Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I've made a oopsie. There's no way back. That's not good. Magic. But let's find ourselves to the probably contact ports here. Yeah.
It's up to you, mate.
Man, I'm getting some really weird graphical flickering.
It didn't work.
I'm getting.
I picked the wrong one.
It was a bit laggy at spawn, but it's all right now.
Weird, man. It's like
He's wiping your windshield. Look.
hi, Oxman.
Cleaning your mustache.
Over here, guys.
Doing it.
Alright, so I'm still not quite sure how to run these sessions, so please bear with. They might not be perfect, but I decided to take things here to the contact report thingy today because contact reports are going to be sort of a core thing of what's going on. So we spot a contact, we talk about it, right? So we probably need to know that system, need to know that technique. But let's do it in teams first off, and we can look at a couple things straight away. So we usually want to assume a certain position in a certain way, right? Because we need to manage recoil and we need to take some cover, and we can sort of simulate it on these sandbags. So we're going to do this team-wise. I hope that you're all aware that weapons can be deployed. If you'd like to step a little closer here. Maybe Eric could show us how he would deploy his AR right there. So for those of you not aware about this, so it centers the weapon on the object that you're deploying it on, and then you sort of swivel around it. This is the ideal position for any small arm to be in. This is where you're going to have the least amount of recoil and the least amount of sway, regardless of stamina or injuries. So this is what you're always going for. But just to point it out, it's I'm not sure if everyone has the stance indicator icon on. For me, it's in my top right corner. I assume that's the default position. And if we raise our weapon and come a little closer to this object, it should show us that we're either near an object, and then there's a little bit coming off the weapon, even when we're not deploying it. Long story short, even if we're only near some sort of object, that's going to have an influence on the performance of our small arms. So that's going to reduce recoil, reduce sway, and therefore increase our accuracy. This works with all sort of stuff. A wall, a door frame, fences. This activates every time you're sort of near any kind of object, and it's very useful, it's very helpful, and this is what we should be looking out for in the real world.
That's vertical as well as horizontal stuff, you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, we could possibly try it next to a thing like the Hesco is here. Yeah, so if I just sit next to this, it also indicates for me. I don't know if you guys want to try that a bit.
It's like a hollow box or whatever.
It could be anything. Like this comes up with, it could be a fucking table you're sitting next to, right? So being
could
next
be the
to
shoulder
objects,
of someone else, right?
It might actually.
I think we
sure,
had
no,
that
it doesn't
before.
look like it.
If you kneel,
Yeah, it does. It does. Hello.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll shoot you, but it works. I'll shoot you stable.
Okay, so what you're saying is even when you're not deployed and you've got the little square
Yes.
hollow box, it's giving you some kind of balance advantage.
Yes.
The thing I'm essentially saying is that it's always good to be near objects, not only for the reason that they hopefully stop a couple of bullets, but they also improve the performance of weapons. And this is especially important when we're talking about fully automatic weapons, so volume of fire weapons like automatic rifles and machine guns.
Cool.
Does that make sense for everyone? Is that working for everyone? Is anyone not having a clue what we're talking about?
Me.
You don't have a clue.
Well,
Dude, you
I think-
played this
I
for
think you do have
15
it.
years, dude.
yes, I know.
Right. So a couple more obvious sort of things. So if Kat, if you could bring your AG and set up for us again there. So Skill and Cat. All right. So if they set up in a position, what should they be doing in general, right? So they're going to be taking cover, meaning they will take the lowest possible stance. That is not, the lowest stance, right? If they're just going prone behind the sandbag, they're not ready to fight, right? But if they turn 180 degrees, story's changed, right? So that's when you want to go prone because there's nothing obstructing your view, and that's the only way to improve your weapon stability. Hopefully obvious, but nonetheless worth pointing it out. I hope we can all agree on that. So another thing I feel we should be talking about, because I see it going very, very wrong a lot of the time in game, is how to actually use a volume of fire weapon. Because there's a balance with these things, and I get the impression that we're not usually hitting this balance. So I see a lot of this. What's the problem? What's the problem with that?
Single fire.
Using your weapon.
So we're not using the weapon's potential, right? What else?
It doesn't suppress particularly well, or
Exactly.
it suppresses worse.
We have sort of an AI system built into this game via the framework and via the add-ons that makes it so that AI react to getting shot a lot, and you don't actually have to hit them to fire that system. So it will reduce their performance. First off, just in vanilla Arma, it's going to confuse them, right? It's going to change their behavior. It's going to slow them down. It's going to make them less likely to maneuver on you. It's going to make them less likely to get accurate fire on you. Right, so that's why we're not using single fire. Also, it's not the accuracy that gets us kills. It's the volume that gets us kills. Right, now, having said all that, what's the problem with this?
You burn
Too
through
much
ammo
fire.
within seconds and you're too inaccurate.
Economy, essentially, right? So we have a limited amount of ammo and we want to make it count. So we want to go somewhere in between. And to spell that out very specifically, we're talking about anywhere between 3 and 7 round bursts. We're going to bring that up later again because it ties into what we're doing, and we can manage our burst length. For instance, if we're just fishing, if we're just seeing if we're hitting anything, our burst should be relatively short, only long enough to give our AG a tracer or two. But if we're on target, if we're relatively certain that we're accurate, we can increase the length of the burst and get more out of it. Right. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's obvious, and I hope that we don't disagree on any of this. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to bring them up at any time. If I'm going too fast, just interrupt me.
Sorry, you were talking about boxes and stability when I joined. Was that something that's a thing?
Would anyone like to repeat that in a sentence or two for Juna?
It's the stabilization.
Go up to a
feature
thing and just basically put your weapon down on that thing. Ability,
okay.
recoil.
Okay,
It doesn't just. So, well, what I found interesting was that it doesn't just work on horizontal features. It's vertical features, so corners, and you don't have to be set up. You just have to have the box showing, and it stabilizes you somewhat.
Yeah, basically there's an active variant, right? So pressing C, deploying the weapon on an object, but it's also passively effective. So if you just raise your weapon and go near an object, you'll see that in the stance indicator.
Okay, is that like a new thing or something?
No, it's been in there for about 13 years.
It's in the game longer than the deploying is.
It's been in the game longer than some of us have been on Earth.
You got 13-year-olds?
Who's the 13-year-old?
It's Cat.
Oh, for
Hey,
fuck's
hey,
sake.
hey, hey, I'm not 13, I'm 7.
Cool.
Okay, so now we roughly know what it is we're doing. So now we can get to sort of the team aspect. So Kat and Scal, they're deployed in this fighting position, and they're looking out over their assigned sector, let's say. Is there anything we can say about how they should be doing this? I know this is maybe a silly filth question, but how should we be looking at things? I feel this is worth spending a sentence or two on.
Look in different positions?
Broadly, not down the scope.
Exactly. So Cat's equipped with magnified optics, right? So first off, we can ask ourselves, do we all know how to handle these things? Is there anyone here who doesn't know how to handle these things? Great. That's great. So now there's a bit of a temptation with magnified optics. Something I also see a lot in game is that people will get tunnel vision and they will scan in detail and only in detail at 700 meters away. This is not something that we should be doing. So if you bring these things up, look over them, not through them. So the human eye reacts to movement, not necessarily to detail. Also, of course, the differences in color, but mainly we're looking for movement. That's either contacts moving, or what's more likely even is traces from enemy fire. These are particularly easy to spot, and they'll lead us to the source, and now we can scan in detail, right? So that's what the AG should be doing. He should be scanning broadly and all around, and flanks and sides and shit, right? So not zooming in, even though you have zoomed optics, is maybe a bit counterintuitive, but that's what I'd recommend. Now, in turn, we have Skell here, and he doesn't have magnified optics. Can we say anything about what he should be doing? First off, maybe he's less free to move around his view, right? He's just staring at the assigned sector, possibly at the center of it, right? So he can move around less, and I think because of that, it's fair if he maybe zooms in a bit and looks a bit more in detail, and maybe he can spot something, right? So that's all the recommendation I'd make. Is very counterintuitive. Guy with the zoomed optics, big picture. Guy without zoomed optics, like, looks in detail. That's sort of what I'd recommend, and that's how we should look at things. I'm sorry if this is a bit silly, but I find it's worthwhile. Right. So this is all the sort of basics I have, and now we're going to go into a bit more detail and a bit more technique, if you guys don't mind. So what I'd like to happen now is, by teams, we're going to start off with Kat and Skell. We're going to do some contact reports, right? So we're going to have our AG give our gunner a contact report. Do we need to talk about how contact reports work? I'm going to take that for a yes, right? What do we do for contact reports?
We get the triple D's out, filth.
We get the D's out, right? There's 3 of them. What are they?
Direction, distance, description.
Yeah, description or detail, yeah. And you put them in a certain order, right? Is there any reason why you did that?
Because first you need to know from where you're getting shot, aka the direction of it. Then you guesstimate the distance and give a rough description of a thing that
And
the
talk
enemy's
people on,
posted.
right? Yeah. So the detail or the description is usually what's most difficult for people. Is there anything we can say about that that's maybe helpful or to make it easier?
Man-made objects.
odd things out.
Yeah, man-made
and
objects are
changes.
usually more unique than natural objects, but not always. We want to look for unique stuff. So anything that within our site picture, if there's a thing where there's only one of, that's probably a good thing to use, even if our contact's not in direct proximity, right? We can use a certain point in the terrain to just keep adding detail. Right, so building with the red roof to the north, go left 50 meters in the bushes and the power line, something like that, right? So don't just give one bit, you can just keep talking. But this is very difficult and it needs practice, so I encourage you guys to practice. I think that's enough, right? Or do you guys want to add anything? You don't? Okay, so here's our first contact for Cat and Skell.
Please
No,
do.
it's alright. You can just do
okay,
it.
no.
Local.
Let's go. Listen.
Contact front, roughly 400 meters. Broken building, floor.
Eyes on.
Good effect. Target that.
All right, next team, please. Who we got? We got a lad here. Who's your buddy?
Eric.
We got
Eric,
lad
sorry.
and Eric.
Yeah, Eric. Contact north, closest two-story, on the staircase to the right of it. Oh shit, no, I forgot the distance. 100 meters.
He's a sneaky one.
He's down. Oh, he's getting back up. Down
Right,
again.
okay. Remember what we talked about. This is a volume of fire weapon. We don't want to fire accurate 2-round bursts. We want to fucking suppress this guy, right?
I did suppress him and he just laid down.
Yeah, we want to keep his head proper fucking down. You could probably achieve for this guy to not even come up, right? So this may be difficult to translate in this sort of setting, but there is context to this, right? Suppression is not a purpose unto itself. It's something that makes other action possible for potentially another team that can maneuver around without taking fire from that guy, right? Volume of fire weapon. Make use of that volume of fire. Right, thanks guys. Next team, please.
Let's go. Who's next?
You got Breath and Miro.
Contact north, west, northwest, right side of the red container, 150 meters.
Eyes on.
Contact down.
Very nice. Next team, please. We got Paga Nords.
Contact northwest, 150 up the hill between the two Jeep wrecks.
Eyes on.
Okay. Good effect. Drop one. Come down. You're shooting over the top of him. That's it, on target. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Keep the volume up. Son of a...
He's one strong motherfucker. Damn.
He's doing
Damn.
good stuff.
Fucking hell.
About to ask
Always your luck, innit, Lords?
Always my fucking luck.
Alright guys, make a note of how
Jesus.
Parker did that just then. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Alright, do we have another team?
Tuner and Ox?
You have Juno? Is Juno here?
Yes, I am.
Let's go. Oh wait, we need a machine gun, don't we?
Yeah. Do you wanna be what?
We'll be a machine
You can
gun.
choose. Okay, I'll be
Who are you asking?
the AG.
You don't need an AG for this. It's too close. Just come here, Juno. Use your Mark 1 eyeball.
Copy. Contact. Where is it?
50
I
cal.
don't see him.
It's a broken 2-story north.
Oh
20
yeah,
meters.
Contact north, direct broken building, about 200, 300 meters.
Got it.
On target. About half a meter to the. Okay, correction, right. Your tracers, right down one. Down about half. Alright, you're hitting him. Yep. Okay, you got him. Nice.
Fucking hell. Now I look old.
Okay, so if I can just draw your attention to the map for the section that we call Filth's Shitty Drawings.
It sort of have like a little bit of theme music, I feel.
Your soundboard.
Yeah. So with Parker and Juno, you could tell that they were actually guiding the fires of the guys that they were working with. And this is sort of the core skill set that we would like all of you to develop. The goal that we're trying to pursue with this is to, without magnified optics on the actual weapon, successfully engage targets out to 6, 7, 800 meters. Used to be a very standard skill set in this group. We used to be very, very good at this. Now I don't think that we are, and I would like to see that change back. It's really very, very useful to us. It makes two guys be able to compete with IFVs and tanks in terms of firepower, and that's where we need to get for today, right? So Phil's shitty drawings. So I think Ox was hitting off to the left of the target there, right? So in a case like that, Juno, what would you say?
I would say correction right, or right one.
Yeah, you would ask him to go right X amount of meters, right? So same goes for left, obviously, but say his rounds would have been going over.
Down one.
Usually use drop, but yeah, down works as well. And if it's low, we use add. And say rounds are on, like they're hitting him.
On target.
That's when we use on target. And obviously it's extremely fucking useful if you're going to tell your gunners that the contact is down. And like I said earlier, so if you're on target, you can go for longer bursts. If you're off target, I'll probably use shorter bursts. Well, that does look like absolute shit. All right. I hope it makes some sort of sense anyway.
Fine.
It makes sense. If we're on target, you can send more fire down to them. If you're not on target, you need to like get on it before you waste your ammo.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, last sort of talking point is there is a pecking order in a machine gun team. The AG is in charge, meaning he assigns the targets, and you would do well to listen to him. Why is that?
Because the AG is expected to have the better situational awareness.
Exactly, because our AG, funnily enough, is the guy without tunnel vision. He can make decisions which target is more important, like which is the priority target, or possibly which is the easier target if you want to just go through them quickly, right? So it makes a lot of sense. So another point on this that I feel is worth making is wait for the adjustments. Don't just go burst. Go one burst and wait what he says. Are you on target? Are you off? Do you need to add? Do you need to drop? Do you need to go left, right? Wait for a response, right? You guys need to work together and you need a bit of patience. I will leave it at that for now, unless there's anything you guys want to ask or talk about.
Nope, not from me.
Right, and with that, we are RTV. Oh,
damn!
Why?
Blue landed here to tell me where you went. Because I was talking to him via red grenades.
Alright, we're now heading to the live firing range.
Live firing range.
I don't know if I disable the EOD cores here.
Okay,
we will know.
This final little bit before I let you go is I think we have an opportunity here to do a bit of experimentation with 5.56 and 7.62. So we have basic AGAR kits. We also have MMG and MAG, I guess, kits. You guys can use whatever you like. I would encourage you to make a comparison, and I'd like to hear your opinion on the difference between these calibers. Right, things like trajectory, right? Is it flat? Is it curved? Stopping power, obviously, recoil, that sort of thing. If you have an opinion on this, I'd very much like to hear about it. Your choice, which one you want to start off with, but please do switch at some point. Everybody ready? Anyone want to switch?
I grabbed the MMG.
Just make sure that the AG also switches his kit so you can share the ammo.
Let's start with that then.
Yeah. Do you want to grab the
Oxy, do you want to change?
So you've got the same.
No, we'll do it later.
Otherwise, you're just carrying.
We'll do one run without.
I got the default one as well. I just checked out what the gun is.
Give me a second.
It should be in yellow.
Is it in yellow?
Yeah.
Medium machine gun.
Yeah.
Assisted medium machine gun.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Alright, so we've got Skeleton and Cat going off to range 1. We've got Oxman and Juna going off to range 2. We've got Parker and...
Activated.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
We go to.
Use the little white sign thing to activate the course.
600.
Yeah, about 600 meters.
Is it left of the broken building?
Yes, it's on the right side. It's firing at us. On target.
They're motherfucking moving? Shit!
Yeah.
That's not supposed to
He's running away. Keep firing. He's still going to the right. So
I seem to have accidentally made this very difficult.
They've got another guy. He's got a friend. Guys, no. Down one. Alright, fucking.
Are the targets running?
They appear to be running.
Fuck him up.
Is there more than one target per range?
Yes.
Holy shit, it's difficult. This one is, I mean, yeah. The recoil on these are like, I did change these machine guns because you need the volume of fire. You can't snipe it. If I use the vanilla one, this would be a snipe. But yeah, this one isn't actually, you know, it takes some skill. Down one.
Alright, you got down, one target down. About, oh yeah, you're still hitting him. Yeah, still hit him. One. Alright, yeah, target down. He's got another one. Keep firing. Down one. On target. Okay, now he's running about. He's running to the left. Now he's running towards us. Down one.
Yeah, reloading. Oh, you need to come link my belts.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Okay, just put a couple of rounds towards them and I'm gonna link it.
I need to use my
Okay, fire like one round. Okay, I can do it now.
Yeah, we don't need to do it now. We do it like after. Can you guide me? Like it just refills. It doesn't make the mag any bigger.
Oh, okay. I thought it would like make the mag.
Like.
Well, you're still hitting him, but like, hitting everything but him. Okay, now he's dead.
Yeah. We did it. Did it, Jonah.
Ref, Miroslav, Eric,
Yo, we need to leave the group. Come join me, group. Join me, group.
Join you, group. Yay.
Okay. You wanna switch? You wanna shoot?
Yeah, I wanna try this shit gun now.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Do we switch course or do we just keep going until you let us know?
All down to you guys. You can switch courses, switch weapons, switch roles. It's all up to you.
Alright.
Keep going here.
Yeah. Right, contacts northeast. We got 450 meters to the left of the parking area, or like the shed, on the road. On the road, yeah. Just up the road, next to a light pole. 450 meters. We're a little bit above target. On target. Drop one, actually. Drop one. That seems to be on target. Yeah, on target, on target. Mixed him a few times. Drop one. He's got friends.
Yeah,
Shooting in his direction. He's shooting his teammate. Yeah, you're on target. Oh yeah, shit, I should have also linked you. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Three now.
There's tons. They're regrouping. Drop one, drop one. You're on target. It's difficult. Even 450 meters. It's a struggle. Alright, one down. Target down. Two, come 3 left. Oh, okay, yeah. 3. You're on target. He's healing himself and shooting wildly. He's moved off 1 meter left. Yeah, on target.
Can you link it now?
Hey?
Can you link the belt?
Oh, sorry, fucking hell, I forgot. Can I actually? Do I need to be on? I don't have any.
Just try and use my use days on my magazine.
I do have the same magazine, but for some reason I can't seem to
Or
link
am I
it.
empty?
Oh yeah,
guess
probably.
I'm empty then.
Yeah, if you're empty, I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. I'll. It looks great. I've got a new little mod there. 460 meters. Drop 2. On target. Yeah, I can link it out now. Link. Takes 4 seconds. Oh. Target down. Shift. Left 2 meters. On target. Yeah, you hit him 3-4 times. On target. 5 hits, 6 hits. The motherfucker woke up. His teammates up. Just keep pounding. Shit, I got a link. I forgot. I'll link it now. Just keep shooting. Very good. Keep going.
I think I got one.
Yup, he's down. One of the centers up on the right one. You're on target. Drop 1. Oh, you're on target. Wait, shit. That's perception. Alright, let's switch to MMG then.
Alright, you can go for the MMG. I can do that.
Alright.
So I need to take the
AM. Yeah.
Assistant. Yeah.
Yes. Right, let's see.
Where's our body? Alright, he's
600 meters?
yeah. Northeast. He's to the left side of the broken building. On target. You're hitting him. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, it's so much easier. Holy shit. I see traces coming in from the elephant grass to the northeast. Well, 200. Or maybe 300. No, that's 200. At the building as well. A building.
Yeah, I saw some movement.
What's the range?
No, I don't see any guys. I just saw some movement.
Yeah, but they're moving behind the field, behind the elephant grass, to the right side of that one-story building with the grey roof. Yeah, he's on the road now. On that same road that you had a contact, yeah, moving left to right. What's the range?
I can't see him.
Hey?
I don't see him. Oh yeah, now. Yeah, distance. Oh well.
Yeah, fuck.
Fucking hell.
There's the last
yeah,
one.
you
Then.
don't even need distance on this thing. That's just fucking sniper.
No, I mean, I've got skill.
Well, of course, but yeah, the gun is also very good. But yeah, I do remember though, like M249, that you could do that with that gun as well. Even easier.
We have a target that's somewhere out there. We need to find him.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for him.
He's supposed to be shooting as well. I think I can hear him, like, far off there to the northeast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's like the other rangers or something.
No. It shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Of course, it's pretty lonely. Yeah, well, to the left, yeah, but like northeast. That's enemy. Yeah, now I see Tracer somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Distance 5. On target. Away, northeast. You got him.
Yeah.
So
that's a hefty difference there. Yeah. Let's get the assistant. Contacts in front of the what the fuck's that courtyard? Oh, actually close. Danger close. Northeast, 100 meters, and you're right here. 300 meters. On target. Left one. There we go. Please. All right. We have contacts at the corrugated fence to the northeast, blue one. Got the gate opening on the right side, 650 meters. Shift right, 10 meters. It's like 20 meters. It's to the gate on the right side of the compound. Yep. On target. Yeah, he did. Fucking hell. First one. Yeah. Contacts, but on top of the rooftop to the northeast. Grey building in the midst of the elephant grass with a grey roof. He's on the rooftop on the right side. On target. 400 meters, yep. Add one. On target. Target straight. Boom. Nice one, dude.
Yeah, this is quite open.
Alright, let's go even heavier. No, actually shit, this doesn't work. What the fuck? Bruh.
What is even heavier than this? Are you gonna pick up like a javelin and just use the thermals and...
Javelin? No, I was thinking about the cruise weapons. Where are they?
Oh.
Oh, they're in there. Static HMG. Alright, I'll deploy it for you.
Which role do I pick?
Nothing.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, you're carrying a fucking 50. A fucking juice. Activated.
Oh. Target to the east, a white one-story building with a grey roof. Right side of a one-story building with a red roof to the east.
East direct, do you mean?
He's in the window on the right, yeah, to the first building with the red roof. To the right of that, first building. To the right of that, in a white building on the right, in the window, small shed.
East. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Contacts northeast at the crest or the turn on the road, on the right side of the road in front of the big tree. It's past the garage building or the
yeah, I got movement.
Compound. Yeah, moving left to right now in the fields. Stand by. That's 400 meters. Yeah, on target. On target. Mate, there's no recoil on that fucking thing. You're on a fucking pipe bomb. You have to aim further in front of him. You're shooting behind him. Yeah, shoot him. Yeah. Good, Juno. When they're turning their backs. Yeah, on target. Oh, you fucked him up. You're dead.
Yep.
How's that?
I can take the AG now. How do I activate this? Initiate targets. Right. Oh yeah. Distance 500. You know where it is.
Which one?
There's something weird going on.
Eric and I have went through most of the roles. Can we try some other weaponry, or are we finishing up some anyway?
Next.
There are cruiser weapons inside the gearboxes.
Alright, north by northeast. East down.
I did say that when I suggested what you would do.
So, I didn't notice that at all. Can I convince these two editors to not use 556 anymore? have we learned our lesson here?
Well, sorry.
No, it's not that. I think, yeah, what we'll do is, I think I'll change the default machine gun to the vanilla one. That should give us
It's
back
a
the
better
firepower in
weapon.
the
We can
556.
sort of, yeah, we can min-max the 556, but at the end of the day, it's going to be 556.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I've noticed a lot of very odd things about it. I've seen that the traces burn out at somewhere around 500 meters or so you can't actually effectively spot them anymore, which I think is an argument against, but I don't know what ammo we're using exactly, and I assume there's some differences between the vanilla and the RHS, and then between the RHS and the RHS, and I don't know what else there is, but yeah, it doesn't seem to perform very well anywhere above 300 meters.
Yeah.
I think over the years it's become worse and worse and worse, at least it seems like to me.
But at the same time, I feel like the default Arma 3, like Apex, I think, like the machine gun.
Yeah, if we want to use the 556, we can use the that one is still on a laser pointer. So it's either shit or it's a laser pointer.
Modes, which
Yes,
also
yeah.
I like a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just
but it's
I'll
all-
just change the template when we do the big change, and we'll go back to that as our default for NATO.
I mean, the rest is this may be OP, right? The Apex machine gun may be OP, but I'm sort of trying to make the argument that the rest is UP, like it's underpowered, and there might be reasons, or balancing reasons that you might want to make us underpowered. That's fair, but just generally speaking, for the scenarios that we usually go into, like take for example the last Sunday operation. If you're going into that with 556 for anyone, not just automatic rifles, but just a basic rifleman, that's just not a good experience because you're not having an effect at any range really.
But like we saw how the M2440 is like very effective, like almost like the M249 Apex machine gun. So why
It
we
is
use
very
because
similar.
I think it would be like more realistic to have like that heavier thing and like yeah, different ammo, but yeah, the machine gunners have to carry different ammo anyway, boxes. They would be like smaller, like only 100 instead of 200, like
Yeah,
the
sure.
M249 gets. So I like,
Yeah.
you know,
There's a lot that goes into it, the sort of economy and weight arguments. Also, like Og said earlier, is about the min-maxing, right? So this one in these kits, this what's it called, L110 or something. This is really good. It's got even less recoil than the M249.
Yeah, that's the
RHS
thing.
one. So this would be great in any situation. It's just this sort of weight and economy aspect that goes into it. But then this isn't the general argument for 7.62, right? Because an RHS PKM is just a useless piece of shit at any range, and you've got that economy and weight aspect on top of that, right? So there's other considerations. I was very interested in a sort of baseline comparison with these two kind of weapon systems.
It's not a
very, very similar.
fair comparison because RHS is generally, if we switched out these L110s with the 7.62s to the M240, we'll see a difference because that's balanced.
Yeah.
Both of them are worse. So right now it's the worst of RHS and the best of 3CB. That's why we're accurate with this weapon. So it's not a fair comparison.
Yeah, I get that.
It is actually more close to the mini-me from the DLC.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should have effective weapons. We should be able to do this stuff, without being incredibly skilled. It's just a waste of time, really. By the time we get on target and kill the target, in our ethos, we would have already done fire maneuver. We're not. It's not. It's not reliable.
Right. I'm gonna go check in on the new guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
What do you want to do, June? You wanna do a GMG next?
GM. Oh. Let's try that on.
You wanna change cores?
What do we have? Which one did we not assign to anyone?
We were to...
Let's go to the center. Yes.
I'm not quite sure.
I guess
think maybe...
range 7.
Yeah, let's try it. Anyone here? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's here. Let's go. Come. Yeah. Come here, come here, come here, come here. We need a clear line of fire. Yeah. There you go. Targets are the stone walls, northwest, 285 meters, 300 meters. Fuck them up. Shift 200 meters to the right, past the small mound behind some stone walls, just off to the coast. Yeah, no, come add 100 and right 50.
What?
Yeah, add 50. On target. I think he's dead. Damn, that's fast. Just reload. I can't. Wake up! We got enemies in the tree line, close tree line, 360 meters. What are you doing? Okay. Oh shit. The sound is all fucked up. It sounds, I don't hear the weapon itself. West by northwest?
Yeah, west by northwest in the intersection in front of it. Just a bit left loop. Down.
Oh shit. Shit, he's getting active, this motherfucker. This guy's actually shooting at us. Oh no, he's definitely shooting at us.
He's got friends northwest direct 500 meters. Up one. Okay, he's dead.
Fucking hell, they're actually fighting back, dude.
Yeah.
Reloading.
No, they are all dead.
Contacts to the northwest still.
Oh. It did say that we did kill the scores.
Yeah, but I spawned like 3 times.
Oh.
That's why it's difficult.
Do it 3 times then.
Can you help me? Because I'm bleeding. I've been hit like 15 times. I'm doing a tourniquet.
Actually, I cannot help you when you're sitting on the gun.
What the fuck's up?
Do I have to put out my... No, I cannot help you. You must bleed out.
Okay, you shoot. Oh, I think we killed most of them.
Get some... Get some... No, this is basically just artillery.
Yeah, it's very strong. You could probably kill at least in armor. You could definitely kill like at least company's worth of infantry with this, no problem.
Yeah.
Especially AI. I mean, if you're players, probably not get focused down so hard, but AI. At least our AI. Tear in pieces.
Well, it would be scary to face like fucking grenade launcher.
Yeah, if we had a more balance, like let's say a 3-shot or like a 6-shooter, then it would be great to put in the hands of the AI, because that'd be dangerous and scary, but probably not too overpowered. But this is like 48 rounds of 40 millimeter rounds in one burst. The AI doesn't hold back, so it's kind of it's a little bit imbalanced.
Well, I have done like
fun,
vehicles with GMG turrets, but vehicles down, and sometimes they've done like damage or like scared us, but haven't been able to do damage to us.
Yeah, there's a fine balance there. Like maybe once or it's alright. So
somebody else is using the grenade launcher?
Apparently. What's next?
Let's go and see what other
Who?
Others.
Who?
Can I have a chair?
What did we I just got my notebook out. I'm gonna write down the pros and cons of each. So I'm trying to remember what we said.
Well, 762 is actually effective at 600 meters, whereas 556 is a bag of shit at that range. I would say effective range for a 556 is 500 meters max. I think we agreed with Phil that that's pants, really, for a...
It's the weapon that sucks.
It's pants for a section that needs something that's going to put some people down if they need it to. The other advantage of the 762, I thought, would be just the fact that it could take out light vehicles as well. It's actually an effective Overwatch weapon.
I think the
All right, everybody, that's our time for today. Please return to the starting location.
No, Nords, you do not get an opinion.
That's not what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, okay. Everybody is here.
All right, I hope that's everyone.
I think so.
So I like these courses a lot. I think they're as good as they've never been before. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Some of them had moving targets even, which I think is great. Great addition, adding to the challenge, and provided they're at the right range for us to hit them. That's kind of a nice touch. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, I like that for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other points or opinions on the ranges?
Yes, I do in fact have opinions I want to have made. The 556 sucks beyond 600 meters.
All right, we're going to get to that, but just in terms of the courses, how the ranges are made.
Right, I love them.
Because I noticed there's some what you can choose rifleman, for instance. Are they dynamic like that? Will it pop vehicles out if you get an AT out, or just infantry?
I think we have a separate thing for AT.
Okay, cool. I thought that as well.
It would be nice to have some sort of border around to figure out where the range is, because me and Bref were wondering if we were firing at other ranges targets.
Yeah, we were thinking the same.
I think they're all facing out, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a good point. And if anything comes to mind later on, please do put it in writing for Oxman to check out later. Could be very helpful. I also want to say that I think everyone did really, really well today. That was very, very well done. I enjoyed that very much, and hope you take some of this with you into the field. That would be great. And last point from my perspective, this is essentially me blatantly sending a big fat message to the mission makers. Please do not give us a no more 556 because it's shit. Sorry, Kat. And I think most of the people would probably agree with that. I didn't hear any diverging opinions. Probably to be fair, though, this 7.62 machine gun is extremely good one. There is much worse ones. Just keep that in mind. But still, mainly to sort of make the point that 5.56 is very bad at any range. That was sort of my goal with that. And now, floor is yours for any more opinions or input or whatever it is you'd like to say.
May I?
Of course you may. Go for it.
Alright. So, especially if we're on a stationary position, and we have to fire at targets that are beyond 600 meters, the 5.56, at least in what I saw and have experienced, just cannot effectively hit them or even get near to a point of effective suppression. But if we're moving around, the 5.56 will be superior to the 7.62.
You mean in terms of weight?
Weight, but also just the ability to hip fire or not be deployed with your bipod.
I think in game terms that depends quite heavily on the specific weapon you're given and what
also,
mod pack it's from, because this 5.56 M249 has more recoil than the 7.62 variant, which is weird, but I mean still, you can min-max either of the calibers.
Yeah. Also, a small note for me personally is use a callout such as belts when you have to reload your big gun, so your spotter and potentially team lead knows that, hey, my big nice Daka gun is currently not firing.
Did we go through linking belts?
Within a few seconds.
No, we did not, and I didn't really go into that because I don't think it's that important. I think the sort of teamwork when engaging targets takes priority. But I mean, it's a fair point. There is more teamwork that we could potentially do. We could be linking belts. We could be packing ammo for one another. We could just the whole management aspect of that is somewhat represented in game, and it's something you can look into. But if you're playing with people who are very experienced at this sort of thing, like Parker or Ox or Juno, maybe they'll be doing that sort of thing regardless, and you can pick up a lot there if you're interested.
Oh yeah, it's mostly the fact that if, like, I experienced one time where I was about to call out to Skelly, hey, adjust to this and this, and he went, reloading. It's like, okay. Yeah. But even just like that short call out of something like, hey, I am now not firing because I have to change my ammo.
Everybody should be saying that anyway. Like if you're running around and you change your mag, you should just say magazine so everybody knows. You know, when you do start working as good buddy teams, you know, the other buddy will know not to reload during that time so that you can cover the sector.
For our purposes here today, it's something that as a good AG you can also sort of anticipate if you know what kind of belts the particular weapon has. So for the 249, for example, it's got 200 rounds, and if you're somewhat counting, you can just link the belt before your gunner ever runs out. So that's definitely an option to just keep things going without ever having to reload. Essentially, that's something that is possible if you're very skilled at it and if you want to engage that with that mechanic. But you don't have to. Right? This is optimizing. This is not basic skill set, obviously.
Yep, I'm done. No more.
I'd have a small note. There's still room.
Go for it, sure.
I think I'm not sure about the usage of the word add when we come to moving something up, because when you're using different weapons where ranging matters a lot, say a GMG, for example, I think add can mean very different things. Like I feel like up is a lot less, has less of a double meaning, because add could also be referring to add 50 meters in range. It's not really relevant.
That is exactly
rifle.
what we mean by that.
Well, in range, because I figured if we compare it to left and right, it would go like 1 meter up. That's not that.
I use up. I have to say, I've never used add, but I get add. I get the reasoning behind it, but
in my mind, these terms are interchangeable.
Yeah,
there
they
is
are,
no
for
there
sure.
is no difference. The only difference is that maybe you're perceiving the trajectory of the projectile you're firing in a different way. But in terms of physics, it is the very same thing. So I'm not bothered which one you prefer.
I'm not sure if I didn't like bring it across clearly, but saying up 50 meters would mean you're shooting 50 meters above the target, and saying at 50 meters would be an appropriate call out. So I don't really think they mean the same. Very different
Could I
things.
bring
but
something
you say
up?
like up,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry. Go on, Junior.
like you just say up one or add one. So like you shoot 1 meter above the target.
Yeah, exactly. That is something that we're going to have to agree on, right? So we're giving an instruction. We're not making an observation. For example, we wouldn't tell somebody, hey, you are shooting too high. We would say, you need to shoot lower, right? So in that sense, you need to drop. And the same with the add, right? We are giving an instruction. We are not making an observation. It's the same like with flying, for example. If you're giving a pilot an ingress, you're giving him an instruction. You're not describing where he is coming from, right? You're saying ingress west means you need to fly towards the west. And this is sort of the same with this. It's an instruction, not an observation.
Yeah, I'm not. I think this is. I mean, I don't want to like extend this too long, but that's not what I was talking about. I just mean that like up, it means you shoot 1 meter. Like if you look at the object, you shoot a meter above the target or whatever. And add could also mean range adjustments, like literally range, not like in terms
And that
of
is
zeroing.
literally what we mean by it.
Yeah, but if you move up, then obviously that increases the range anyway. I think
But
that's why it's
not by the
why
same
it's-
amount.
No, but you don't
And
really need to,
okay, look, right. So up is sort of intuitive for you guys when you're using a machine gun. I get that, but this is the same system we would use for something like a mortar. But if you use up for a mortar, that means you increase the elevation, which could potentially mean that you are shooting shorter, right? So up is not really a good thing to use. We want to add range, and that's why we use add, not up. But,
Yeah, but
as this is intuitive, and it should be intuitive, and you guys prefer up, I'm not bothered. It's interchangeable in the sort of machine gun team context.
yeah, but
Sorry.
when you're using mortar ranges, you are adding to the range. You're not describing the target, as you said, because you are talking about distances. As you
Exactly.
just said.
Yes, we're
Yes.
talking about distances.
And I'm fairly sure that we have always used up and down because, yeah, like
No, we haven't.
years and years ago.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
doesn't
Mouse
really
up,
matter
mouse
because
down, mouse left, mouse right.
You guys are very,
Doesn't
very
matter.
passionate about this. I think the bottom line remains the very same. We are giving an instruction by using add. If you feel that up is a better way of doing it, feel free. It's interchangeable in this context. Just don't, use up when you're using a mortar because that may cause your rounds to fall short.
Big question mark. No mortar gun has ever heard up.
Well, they have if
Yeah.
they're shooting their gun.
Right, guys, let's leave it at that. I'm going to let you go. Have fun in your mission. Good seeing you all. Job very well done. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Phil.
I'm going to disappear. Have a
Good night. Right. That was it for the training. I'm gonna restart the stream, and yeah, we'll see you in there. Hopefully.